You know, you become a professional when you're trying to go live and you're trying to set everything up, and then you look at the time and it says, "Oh, it's time to go live," and you just go, "Ah, son of a." My brain is so fried lately, you have no idea. Welcome to KillCo Musings. My name is Brian. Welcome. You have made it to the middle of yet another week. I have made it to the middle of yet another week. It's been stressful. If those of you who are regulars may have noticed, I didn't put out a video today. Something was going on yesterday. I had a really nasty headache. And as much as I wanted to try and get a video done today, it was just not gonna happen as much as I wanted to. I could not focus. It was one of those that's right here with a template. It's very uncomfortable. See who is hanging out. Slapshot, hello. Welcome. John McGowan, hello, sir. Tonight's theme is the same theme it's been for the past few times. Going to Kentucky. Here we go. Except it's a little different. A little bit different. So the donations for tonight, the direct donations, as this, are going to be going. Words. The direct donations for the rest of these things up until the goal. Oh, more people. Hello. Cheech, Ardelino. Hello. Carter Hall. Good evening. I forgot where I was. Shit. Oh, for the donations, if you do a direct donation, the link is wherever your chat is located. It should be pinned at the top. You can send it to PayPal or Venmo, or just join Patreon. That doesn't count, but you know, why not? Oh, trying to think is hard right now. I'm having problems. So for every dollar that goes into the donation, so let's say you donate just $1, which you can do. That's great. You will get matched by $2 other, which will make it $3. Why? Because someone who's a patron of mine is ridiculously generous and wants me to go on this trip. Probably even more than I do. I'm stressed out about it, but I know I'm going to have an interesting time at the very least. I forgot to turn one of the lights off. It's fine. You can't tell. I hope. Everything's white anyway. No one can tell anything. So that's the deal for direct donations right here. Direct donations. So if you donate $1, he will match $2 to it to make $3. Or they will. Mysterious. They. Edward Fulmer. Wow. It's like I haven't really talked to anyone today. Welcome. So that's that. And then there's the raffle. The raffle is going on tonight. I still have to send out the recent winner, not Stanley Wagner. He's got his stuff. It's in the hands of the hand delivery people. And I have one more to do, and then I will hopefully get tonight's out at the same time, in theory. And I'm doing whiskey instead of just saying bourbon. Although this is a Kentucky bourbon trip, I don't want to limit myself to only bourbons for this. I want anyone who's curious about anything I may have behind me here to be able to try it. So you can just tell me what kind of category you're interested in. It can be a mixture of things. It can be just bourbons. It can be just ryes. I think I have enough ryes for that. Whatever. I'm flexible, as I like to say. And I want people to try new things, and I have plenty of whiskey, as you may have noticed. Although most of it's behind me these days, so you can't tell as well, but it's there. I promise. And of course, we're creeping ever closer to the 1,000 mark, so this guy here can stop, like, staring at me and taunting me in a good way. I will. You can't stop me. I will. I always stress. That's the guarantee. If I have something to get done, I will think about it constantly. It's wonderful. But as I said, I did get one of them sent out, hand-delivered out to a person in California named the Schwagner. So hopefully he will be receiving that later this week. Possibly by Saturday, I hope. For the most part, this is a very chill stream. I'm going on live before the mash and drum, I believe, unless he just decided not to do it tonight, which, again, I have said before, I cannot keep track of every single channel, so I don't. It's that simple. I can't and I don't. I used to, and it was not healthy for my mental well-being. I just compare. Well, the worst thing about doing whiskey tube stuff is when you start to compare how you're doing successfully to how others are doing. And I do it all the time, and I really don't want to. Success is by subscribers kind of thing. It isn't. I know that, but it feels that way all the time. I also have a Bo Burnham song stuck in my head. Jock. But what is in your glass? How are you? How are things? This is a safe place, as I like to say. How are you this evening? What is in your glass? Oh, thank you, Cheech. I gotta remember to say that more often. I say it numerous times during the stream, but I always forget at the beginning. Please remember to hit the like button, the dislike button, the subscribe button, the bell button, all the buttons. Button, button, button. Tell your friends. Even if they don't drink anything, just tell them. Yeah, got it. Blendigeddon is going on still. As much as I'd like to say I'm probably going to watch that, I'm not. I have to. I want it. It's not I have to. I want to get a video out tomorrow. Don't know if I will, but I hope to. I was supposed to do it today, but believe it or not, this may become a huge shock to all of you, as it is not great for me to go traveling. Well, it's not great for me to do 10 videos in 2 weeks, then go traveling, then expect to be able to function normally the next week after that. I thought I could. No. For last week, it was because I literally got home on Wednesday morning at 1 a.m., so the video thing was no. And I was expecting that I was going to make one on Tuesday, which is the silly part. I would have gotten home at maybe 11 p.m., and I was thinking to myself, oh, yeah, I'll get a video out in time. No, you wouldn't. What are you doing? Stop lying to yourself. And for this week, it's been, how do I describe it? Kind of on and off mental stuff. I don't really feel terrible, but I'm still doing a lot of stuff. I'm getting really fatigued and exhausted. My sleep is just, not good. I was in not getting to sleep until 4 a.m., waking up at 9, and then falling asleep later in the day. It's not fun. Believe it or not, mental health problems are not your best friend. They make things difficult in every single aspect of life, which is why I don't have a job, which is why I'm doing a raffle and a donation thing. Please at me, at KillCo Whiskey Musings, if you do donate to the goal. I'm going to have to try to keep track of that somehow, since it is a 1 for 2 thing. As I said earlier, there's a patron who's being stupidly generous, and they're going to match $2 for every $1 that is donated this evening. Also, if the stream goes out suddenly, there's been weird weather here lately. There are actually a bunch of tree branches down due to wind and rain when I went out today, which is a bit weird. Not that I went out, although that is a bit weird, but because I didn't think the weather was that bad until I went out there. It's all like trees knocked over and branches on the ground. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, that's gotta suck. That's gonna feel great. The giveaway is whiskey. Mash bill. Whiskey. I was gonna try to stick with bourbons, but I want to keep it open and interesting. And I'm trying to do blinds. I like the idea of blinds. Other people may be like, you're just going to send me whatever. And it's like, yes, I am. Enjoy. I will try to make it enjoyable. I will not. I'm not the type who's going to put something absolutely disgusting in there unless you ask me to. I was thinking of doing scary flights or Halloween flights, but I don't know if that would get more people to enter or less. So it's an option. If you want to send me a spooky flight, or a Halloween flight, or a scary flight, or whatever you want to call it, that's an option too. I have some of those. You may not dislike them as much as I do, but there's some bottles over there that I just can't and do not drink. Zenboot, hello, sir. Welcome. Ooh, the library. Blah. He's moving. Okay. We're good now. I wanted to... Sorry. It's almost like I woke up about an hour and a half ago. Wow, funny that. And I haven't eaten since 1 or something. I don't even remember. I'm glad I had this stream a little later this week. I'll probably try to stick with that unless I'm stepping on someone's toes. I don't know if I am. I hope I'm not. I just find it's easier for me to go live before someone else's stream, just so I know. What do I call this? I don't want you to leave. No, I mean, that's not right. I want to give you somewhere else to go. So, you can hang out with me for a couple hours. Awesome. Do the raffle, do the donations, help me out, as always, because this is a job. For those who didn't know, I don't work regular stuff. So this is how I attempt to make some form of income. And we're talking not a lot. I love how this is here. It's like $1,000. And that sounds like a lot of money to me, but some people, that's probably a month. Like if I'm lucky to get that much a month by doing this, that would be amazing. And that has happened. Just so we're clear. Like the last few months has been a little bonkers. Of course, I wasn't thinking ahead as usual. And oftentimes they told me go buy something, and I did. Carter Hall, hello. Thank you. I will have to do something to add that up. It'll show up soon. What is going on here? Oh. I think my mother went to the movie theater. Should have done that in a long time. Find out later. Mama KillCo, if you did not know, she went with me to Texas. It was fun. Do I have some of those uploaded still? I don't remember. I do not recall what I did. I do. What are they? Because I don't remember. Oh, yeah, the Lefroy. That is the wall in the back of the vault. All the Lefroys. And then me hanging out, get my picture taken with Emma and Deb. Pretty awesome. I do have a picture that I really like that I want to share. Again, I know I'm talking about Kentucky and reminiscing about Texas, which feels like it still just happened. That was a week ago. That was full on. I was getting home from Texas the morning of Wednesday last week. I feel like it just happened. Yes, Zenbu did one of my flights where it was just all the stuff I didn't like, except for one. I think it was Oben 14 that was in there that was enjoyable, but the other ones are ones I will not drink. They're always going to sit there and tell people, like, what's that? And it's like, well, that's something I really don't like. So if you'd like to try it, good on you. Have fun. You've got money. Whoa. Welp. Thank you, sir. That caught me off. That always catches me off guard. That's, I guess, one of the nice things about this is I can get kind of surprised suddenly. 5 entries from Venmo. Cool. Mash Bill has 5. He wants to try all the things. Oh, and I don't remember. I assume I haven't sent you the carrier pigeons information. Phrase that very carefully. About your hand delivery, but it is en route. I will message you later because it is not functional right now. I feel like I should have music in the background. I never do, but for some reason I feel like I should right now. It's peculiar. Brembo, thank you for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a drink when you can. I have to do it now. Oh, these are all Scotch and Irish. That's not even Irish. That's Japanese. What the hell? I've been thinking about Rise a little bit lately. And you know what I wanted to do? Here we go. I've had this bottle. I'm not going to start with this right away since I haven't had any whiskey at all. Not the best idea to pour something that is 50% right away. I should be fine with it. But I've never actually had this. This is a 1792 bottle in bond. It's very shiny, as you can tell. You can actually see the camera lens if you look. It's freaking me out a little. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. But I haven't had this. I really enjoyed the 1972 Full Proof and the 1972. What was the other one? One of the first bottles I was donated. And you can donate to the channel. You just have to get in touch. Not that I need more bottles, to be clear, but if you want to do so, that is your prerogative. Cliff Smith, hello, sir. You're welcome. Don't worry, sir, I will. It's on the list. I've been sort of in and out of consciousness today, as per usual. But I'm looking forward to opening that. I will do a video about it at some point, but I'm realizing very quickly, very, very quickly, that if I don't start to up the speed of bottle openings, I will never catch up. It's similar to Whiskey Vault. Right now, they're not accepting donations because they have a year's worth of stuff they have to do. Then they'll be caught up. And for me, it's pretty much 3 or 4 months if I only did one video each week, and I'm trying to do more. See Tuesday for the other outtakes video. That's the kind of thing I'm doing. And music and singing occasionally. Just like me, the KillCo Whiskey Musings channel is very sporadic and complicated. Just a little bit. Oh, good, Carter. You like it. Thank you. And okay, I got to update the donation goal here because it just went up quite a bit. You guys are ridiculously generous. Like, I see super chats and stuff on those channels, and I feel kind of like, oh man, I wish I could get there to get those super chats. And then you guys just blow me out of the water. You're like, here you go. That is not something I see on super chats very often. So thank you very much, sir. And I'll also check the Venmo. Now this is the tricky part. I have to figure out the amount. My brain hurts already. First of all, if you don't know me very well, if you don't, hi, welcome. It's me. It's me. I'm not good at math, and I'm trying to do this math in my head, and I don't like it. I think I'm doing it right, but I don't know. Bugger. I didn't plan this out very well. But I will change this goal. It's not going to be the exact amount. It's going to be what is, I'm just going to point at the screen. It's going to be what was just sent, and figuring out the rest. I think I'll need assistance with that because that was a lot very suddenly at the start. So there we are. Done. Bam. There we are now. And again, that's not with the added bonus. I feel like I know what that is, but that seems like a lot. My smartphone hates me. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but it seems like a lot all of a sudden. I didn't expect that to be so instantaneous. I don't know if the person who is the mystery person, the mystery matcher, knew that would happen either. Maybe they did. I don't know. Nope. Just did that wrong. That's not right either. What the? But there we are at the moment. So who's trying to do 3 things at once? Oh, did Whiskey Tribe just post something? They did. The questions. The questions are being asked right now. This is the tricky part about doing raffles, unfortunately. It's not as entertaining. Well, maybe it is. Maybe watching me struggle is something people like to say. I really don't know. But trying to do this by myself is a bit tricky. Especially when Venmo and PayPal just don't bother telling you things have happened. Thank you, Zenbu. I am bad at math. Did I mention that? So there we go. That is the kind of crazy that's happening tonight. There are being matches here, and we're already at where I didn't think we would be instantly, which is nice. I like that. Thank you. Now my brain is reeling a little bit. Hold on. Because suddenly we're very, very close. Much closer than I thought. There we go. Boom. That was fast. And we're gaining. We're getting ever closer. Ooh. I do like a good bubble bath, Stanley. Don't think I don't. You're in for 5. Got you down. Okay, so here we go. We got plenty of time. This is great. This is actually a relief. Suddenly. I'm stressing so bad about this trip because, one, again, if you didn't know, this is not like you're giving me a bunch of money to spend in Kentucky. Every single cent of this is going to go right into what I've already done, which is stupid. Which is that I used a credit card or debit card or something. No, it's credit card to buy both the airplane ticket and the car rental because I wanted to do this. And the hope was over the next month or so, I would be able to get $1,000 to cover that. There will be the option to donate to the channel, as always, still in the future, should we hit this goal, which we're getting there, I won't lie. But once we reach that goal, I'm going to, there will be no more dollar matching stuff. And then it'll just be, if you'd like to donate and help me with other stuff I'm going to do there, buy me dinner. Cheech, I still have to get that steak dinner I talked about. I did have some steak tips recently. Those were pretty good, but I didn't buy them, so they didn't count. I can't find a good steak place around here. It's very annoying. It's like a Longhorn, and that doesn't feel right. Chat is moving, and I'm not seeing it. Good God. Viking bourbon, welcome. Old Forest, 1920. Good choice. Yes, Cliff Smith. Mystery patron is matching, and that just shot things up quite a bit all of a sudden. The raffle tickets do not count. The raffle tickets are kind of my way of giving back to you guys, since I don't want to just be like, please give me money. That is the base of it. It's like, please do. But also, I want to give you some whiskey. And since I am not a financially okay person, the best I can do is say, hey, you want to try some of my, I got some stuff, man. You want to try some stuff? I got the good stuff. I got the good stuff. Like, there's just a lot of whiskey behind me, and I want to share it with people. Again, everyone in words, you have to be a U.S. resident. That's it. I cannot hand deliver stuff across the pond, unfortunately. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world's cold. Sorry, I'm lost. Where to go? I'm back. Zendu, go check out their channel. They're doing some crazy stuff just recently. I was there briefly yesterday. When was that? They do the YouTube stuff. Their lives are much more entertaining than mine. No, they're not. I mean, yes, they are, but also no. John McGowan says, have you thought about meeting Chad and Sarah and getting them a late lunch? But yes, in theory, if I get in touch with them again soon, which I plan on doing, we still have to figure stuff out. Like, I am really bad at planning, like actual planning. Not great. So what I do is I just kind of throw myself into the fire and then go. That's if you were paying attention to my Instagram. By the way, check out my Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and social media and do the thing. What else do I have? Instagram is pretty much the main thing where you see stuff I'm doing, where I want to share with the world, my public, with the world out there on the Instagram place. So if you want to see stories and pictures of food and drink, that's where to go. But if you want to see the inner workings of the mind of a madman, there's a Patreon. Patreon. I have a Patreon. I've been getting a couple people lately. I'm very pleased about that. You know who you are. Closer and closer. I'm trying to get 20 patrons. And then, unfortunately, once you hit 20, you have to get 25 or 30, whatever. Oh, yeah, John McKillen. That's right. I do have a Twitch channel. We are technically on Twitch right now. Don't tell. But it's pretty tame. Nothing really happens there. If something does happen, it's really bizarre. And I don't use it for gaming too much. Yet. It's something I hope to do. I really have to tweak the using of OBS and such to do that. But, yes, to answer your question, John McGillen, there is a possibility of that. I have to meet up with them and figure out plans. I have to pour a drink is what I really need to do. Speaking of them, why not? We have the bourbon in the middle. I'm going to try a little of this. This is the Chad and Sarah. It's bourbon night pick. I haven't had a bit in a minute, so I'll just pour a smidge. Just a little. One thing about doing streams, I have to be very careful with how much I'm drinking. If you watched the Bourbon Junkies last night, I hear they were having a grand old time. I wasn't there myself, but I heard things. Ooh, God, that's definitely the smell of a clean glass right there. And so far, oops, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. So far, we only have one raffle entry. But the night is young. Honestly, it's just whatever I'm playing. Right now, I'm going back and forth between, oh gosh, Bernie. Who let the dogs out? Distracted. It is going to be the Division 2 in all likelihood, or maybe Overwatch. That's it. Those are the two games I'm playing on and off. And that's kind of my escape from things. So you can join me there and you can chit chat, but it's going to be even more casual than this because I won't actually be directly engaged with the audience as I am doing so here. I will be half engaged with the audience. And for the most part, I will be chilling out, maybe having some whiskey if other people show up. But for the most part, it's just something to do, keep me occupied, help me focus. And generally, I just like playing games. That is my safe space or my get out of my head for a while thing. So I don't have to get strung out as I have been doing. It's also usually late night stuff, so oftentimes I don't do it just because it's also the time when somebody goes live, Whiskey Encore specifically, sometimes goes live late, and I'd rather just hang out there than play the video games. Looking over that. 7 Days to Die. Nice. Yeah, that's usually what happens with me. If I'm watching someone else's stream, I'm often playing a game as well. Because, believe it or not, I can do more than one thing at a time. I can half focus on many things at once. Do I get anything done? Not really. Not really. Where did I put that bourbon? Question for the bourbon people. I was going to look this up, but it's easier to just ask. Where is this distillery in Kentucky? I feel like it's probably one of those mixed in ones. Bardstown? It's in Bardstown? Is it a Bardstown product? Like the Bardstown? Barton 1792 Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky. Barton. I don't remember seeing that. We're going to bring up the map again, I believe, so you can help me. This is another thing. I am bad at planning, as I mentioned, and this will hopefully help me focus on those places. Oh, Sea of Thieves. I think that was good. Lately, I've just been sticking with Division 2. Barton Distillery. All right. Hold on, let me see if I can. You know what? The joy of having 1,000 tabs open at once is there might be one that you were looking for. There we go. Found it. Let us open this up to the viewer. Let us not. There we go. That goes there. That goes there. Good. Got it. Right? I was going to say. I was thinking that yesterday, Mashbill. I'm like, we'd like this channel a lot. The Mashbill. I'd certainly be interested in talking on my channel with them sometime, just because it wouldn't be like hardcore hair bands. It might be more metal and whiskey, like reminiscing mostly all the kind of stuff I used to listen to all the time in my youth. It's a great shot. Hello. Close to E-Town. Hang on, I'll show you the map. This is actually better than the map I had yesterday. The map I had is Google Maps yesterday. What day is it? Sunday. Okay. Oh, that seems like it just happened. I will do the share of the screen. I don't remember which one works best. I will pick it up and figure it out when I do it, because that's how I roll. Share screen, share screen. Go to Chrome tab, There we go. No, that's the one where I seem insignificant. No, that's where it's not there. There we go. Ha! Does that look all right? Looks too small to me. But there we go. That is the official Kentucky Bourbon Trail right there. And this actually pinpoints the distillery is much better than what I was doing yesterday. Or Sunday. Good God. You'll note that time is distorted for someone with my issues. I feel like I just did something, and that was 3 days ago. Okay. Got Town Branch, Woodford Reserve, and I will be. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. How do I zoom in? There we go. Beep, beep. Whoa, that's disorienting. So I will be over here. I'll be staying in this vicinity near Lexington. So here's two places I didn't really think about when I was planning out stuff. Right, is this just one? Am I seeing that right? It's just one. Let's get super close. So Town Branch. I don't know much about Town Branch. Town Branch? I don't know much about Town Branch. I thought. So that's an option. Find out more about them. What's this other? Hello. Good morrow. Good morrow to you, sir. Anon. What I am going to do as far as the trip so far, again, you're helping me plan. So if you have any input, if you've been to Kentucky, you know what to do, you know where to go. You know where the clubs are, you know where the good whiskey bars are, you know where the good food is. Tell me. So hopefully I can go there. The idea for the moment, emphasis on the moment, is I will spend maybe the first day or two going. I'll be here. I'll be in Georgetown. So right here. If you can see that little icon, you probably can. There we go. Now I am insignificant. And now the map is easier to see, I hope. But I'll be in this area in Georgetown. Stop it. There we go. Georgetown. So Town Branch is really close. And then I will likely go to the Four Roses Distillery, Wild Turkey, and Woodford. And this one, Bullet. I don't think I had that on the map. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. There's a bunch down here I may go to as well. This is at least an hour and a half drive, probably more. Isn't? I'm confused. I don't know, rabbit hole. I probably won't end up in Louisville. That's kind of the sad part. Are you tired of it? Never mind. I don't want to know. Guess what I was listening to earlier? That looks where the Buffalo Trace should be. Why don't I see Buffalo Trace on here? That is disconcerting, if that is the right word. Because in my map for Google Maps, it said it was right about here. Makers is somewhere I'm going to go. So these are probably going to get wrangled into that. Wilderness Trail, I don't know if I'm going to get there. I'm thinking about it. But the only thing I've had from them is their rye. So I do not know. Decisions. I know. It's a long ass drive, man. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Again, a lot of what I want to do is right near where I am. That's part of the reason I'm actually landing in Lexington, is because most of the distilleries, like Four Roses, boom, Wild Turkey, boom, Woodford Reserve, why not? Boom, it's right there. Buffalo Trace is supposed to be here, but it's telling me Bullet, which is like, why isn't Buffalo Trace right there? I'm very confused by that. Do I keep saying Louisville? I've been calling it Louisville because that's how I read it, and everyone keeps telling me every time I say it, it's Louisville. Don't even put the words together properly. The letters. Louisville. Got it. Louisville. That's probably why I'm not going there. If I go there and pronounce it wrong, they'll all know. Basically, I'm going to go there on a Saturday. If you are in the Kentucky area, you can meet me if you want to do that. I'm not sure why you would, but if you want to do that, I will be there and I will be doing stuff. Specifically, let me think. Saturday. I have plans for a Saturday or a Sunday. Hold on. There was someone on the Whiskey Tribe Discord who is also going to be in Kentucky. And I was like, hey, I'll be there too. I'll meet you. It'll be fun. Nice options there, John McKellen. Yeah, that's the idea. I know those are about an hour and a half, an hour drive-ish. And I figure it's easier for me to go to top or bottom to top. So the farthest drive, and then I go up. I even had the idea, and this is something I do late at night. Anyway. Amazon, when you're looking at stuff at night, I was thinking about driving in Kentucky. All right. I was thinking, oh gosh, I'm going to be driving in Kentucky by myself. Super sketchy feelings on that matter, since as regimented as I can be with my drinking, I can't know if I'm over the limit, so I did order a breathalyzer. It's actually a keychain breathalyzer. I don't know how good it is. It seemed, like the reviews were good, and I'm going to take that with me just for my own sake. I want to know full well that I can drive when I'm driving a car that isn't mine in a place that is full of whiskey, where I have a distinct feeling the cops are very likely looking for people of my type. I have a feeling, I'd like to think the cops are pretty strict about driving under the influence in that state, but honestly, they might not care. It may just be too much. So I'm getting one of those probably before the weekend. That was another cost that I was like, why not? I used a credit card. It's fine. Yes, they probably will. So Louisville. Even though it's Louisville, but hey, what do I know? I don't live there. There are places around here that people incorrectly pronounce all the time. Yeah, I had a feeling it was like that. But just in general, as you can understand, since I'm driving myself, my mom's not going with me this one. This is kind of my dive headfirst into the deep end kind of thing, cross my fingers. Since I haven't really as a 41-year-old male in the United States with mental health issues, I have not traveled a lot over my days. The only time I've really traveled somewhere by myself was when I was visiting a friend who was in Missouri. No, he was in Illinois at the time. So I got to see some interesting sights. I at least had people I knew were there. At best, I may talk with Chad and Sarah for a little bit, but it's not like I know anyone directly very, very well this time around. So no pressure. I'll be going to bars by myself, having a good time by myself. I can do that, right? It's fine. Looking at my calendar. Why am I looking at my calendar? Because of the thing, the day. Ooh, got it. Nailed it. Booyah. Let's see. Oh yeah, daylight savings times ends that day. So Sunday, I'll be going to Buffalo Trace on the Sunday, the 7th. I wanted to go on the tour. At least I heard about the tour. Didn't realize how crazy it was. So let me make myself big again. There we go. I didn't realize you had to get a tour that much in advance. So that was fun. I won't be going on the tour unless someone drops out. So we'll see. And I don't really need a tour. I feel like I've talked about this. I understand how a distillery works. Granted, massive distilleries are rather interesting. But I understand the process. So really, I'm just going there to see the place. I'd love to go in the warehouse, the barrel house, the rick house, whatever it's called. That would be fun. That's kind of the only real part I'd be interested in for a tour. And it's, oh God, I really want to drink out of a goddamn barrel. Like not like with a straw, but have them thief some out of there and try it right from the barrel. That sounds amazing. But that may be a tasting of some sort. But again, nothing's planned. That's the real problem. And the funds, again, haven't really gotten there yet. But we're close, much closer than we were about 38 minutes ago. So yay. And there will be, of course, more donations options available if I happen to hit this goal before Sunday. The end of Sunday stream will be kind of the cutoff. I will attempt to do a hack and slash stream on Wednesday, maybe. I do have a cell phone. I will hopefully have Wi-Fi at the place I'm staying. I'm doing something weird that night. There would have been the option for me to do a stream that night and then get up stupidly early the next day to get to the flight, like stupidly early. We're talking 4:30 in the morning to get there on time. I thought that was a bad idea. So instead, I rented a place that is directly connected to the airport. So all I'm going to have to do is go there, stay there, wake up really early, but then all I have to do is walk into the airport and I'm there. Boom, done. And the flight is early. It's going to be a 7 something a.m. flight, which is going to absolutely suck. But it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Cliff Smith says the scale of the things that made your distillery is also always amazing. I did the tour at Wild Turkey. It is amazing how few people takes to run a large distillery. Right? That's one of the interesting things about it. It's just the immense craziness of the places. It's like, oh, this is a huge place. How many people does it take to run all of it? 20. What? Oh, thank you, Mr. Greatshot. I appreciate that. There was also the idea of getting, you know, an Uber or something, or trying to figure out. One thing I did think about was trying to figure out their whole system. I mean, I know they have some kind of trolley or train or bus or something of that nature if you wanted to visit the distilleries, but I don't like being locked in to things. I don't want to go on someone else's schedule, if that makes sense. I have to have my own flexibility. Ow, not that flexible apparently. What did I pour? Oh, the Elijah Craig. That's right. Nice. It's getting weirded out because this glass is clean. It's a weird problem I seem to have. All right. Double checking. Like and subscribe. Bell. Tell your friends. The climb to 1K is imminent. And by imminent, I mean slow. It's happening. Hello, I saw that. Is that what, 4? Hold on, you're gonna make me do math. Hopefully not. So Louisville instead of Louisville, even though it's Louis. What I can do is I have a thing that I'm working on in my brain at the moment. Louis Armstrong, amazing, can remember, but also my friend's. So he's not newborn now; he's probably over a year old, but his name is Louis, so I can say Louisville if I just think friend's son, Louisville. Boom, done. Am I going to say that every single time? Definitely not. No, but I will try to. I see another payment has gone through the PayPal. Is that for a raffle or is that a donation? Let me know. Oh, Mr. Greatshot, thank you. So that's a donation, not for the raffle. Could be for the raffle. Because you would get 4, and you'd be the second person to do it. So you got pretty good odds at the moment. Yes, sir. It's ridiculously expensive if you do see it, so don't do anything crazy. But that is sentimental value only. I don't even know if I liked it because the story, it's not a sad story, so brace yourselves. It's not a sad story. It is a sad story. Words. When I had to euthanize my pet cat in the end of 2019, horrible thing to have to do, by the way. I was not great, clearly. That is a decision I never wanted to make in my entire life. But I did. And after that, we went to a nearby restaurant that I really enjoy. Restaurant/whiskey place. I was there with Cliff Smith recently, so that kind of was a nice memory, not eraser, but, you know, putting a good memory into a bad memories place sort of deal. And it wasn't a bad memory. It was just not, I felt nothing. I felt horrible that day. And I ordered a Kathleen's Booker's, and I have no idea what it tasted like. And the idea is every year on the day that I had to make that terrible decision, I would pour some of that Booker's out in his memory. Little did I know I had picked a really hard to get bottle that, I know they do those every year, so that's probably the 2018 release. So as the years go by, it's going to be harder and harder to find and more expensive. So I'm not stressing about it if I do not get it. Hell, I could just get a Booker's of some sort at some point, and that would cover it. I've had a couple of those. Those are pretty good. Oh, everything hurts. There you go, Mr. Greatshot. You're in for 4. Because I would have to do different kind of math if I did that, and that confuses me at the moment. But again, I want to give stuff away. And right now we only have 1 person, so now we're doing 2. You are in for 4. And it's also by the way, it's a blind of sorts. You give me a general idea of what you'd like to try, and then I send it. I did the same thing with the mash bill, although that was specifically a peated flight. So he knows what he's got coming. But I like to think I'm doing some good stuff for the whiskey community. I don't have a ginormous collection, and poofy chairs, leather chairs, and wooden things behind me. I just have chaos behind me if you look. But either way, I like to share what I do have with others because I realized not long ago there's no freaking way I'm going to be able to drink all this. So I better start sharing it now. I missed something. Jeez. Yeah, then I know. I can't. Where to go? Ow. Yes, Louisville. 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 All right, let's get in on this. Let's get it on. Again, this is my first taste of 1792 Foolproof. I do recall liking 1792. I mean, Bottle and Bond. I do like 1792 Foolproof that I've had. It was the first bottle donated. Very important. That's why I kind of want to keep something like this on the shelf at all times. It was donated many years ago. No, a year and a half ago, maybe 2. And it was, unfortunately, first of all, it was very good. It was a foolproof store pick, and it was basically creme brulee in a glass. Oh, gosh, it was good. But they haven't had that at that store since. I've been trying their other stuff. They had an Elijah Craig pick, and they had Knob Creek. I have 2 of their single barrel picks, Knob Creek, and that is a Cappy's that's nearby. If you should ever want to donate a bottle directly to me, get in touch. I will send you their webpage. You can get a bottle. You can order a bottle online, and I can pick it up. It's brilliant. That way there's no hand delivery weirdness needed. Gotta say. There we go. Got it. Perfect. No. A while ago, I had the 99 bananas. I think it was a meager goal at the time. I think I said $100 or something like that, and I would have a shot of 99 bananas. I did. It was awful. I do not like bananas very much. That's why I'm not a huge fan of Jack Daniels, the regular Jack Daniels. The good stuff, the high proof stuff, single barrel stuff is great. Everything else is a little sketch. However, here's the story. I've told everyone here at least once or twice, I am doing this for the money, as in I have no job. I haven't been able to work in 10 years. I have been looking for a way to make some meager existence. And until I hit 1,000 subs with the YouTube, I can't get anything, semi-regularly from a giant corporation. And as much as I feel very uncomfortable having to be like, hey, here's the goal, please help me reach it, I'm not like the other Whiskey Tube channels in that regard, because most of them have day jobs and solid income. If you've seen their collection, they have solid income. My collection is a lot of just luck, bargains, donations, sometimes impulse spending, which I try to do less, but if the trip to Texas tells me anything, I have a problem. But not really. I did get 2 bottles from that trip just randomly. I won one of them, and another one was donated to the channel via Whiskey Crusaders. So that was pretty awesome. And the other bottles have already been paid for. There was the 2 bottles that had been just held at Crowded Barrel for almost 2 years. Mr. Great Show says, being from Kentucky, I'm more of a bourbon guy, but recent got some Highland Park 12 Viking Honor. Ooh, really liked it. The Frog is definitely too much peat for me. Well then, I can understand that. Highland Park is really freaking good. I would put Connemara and Oban 14 along the similar route, and I can't really suggest that one because it's not a special release. It's a experimental Glenfiddich Fire and Cane. was one that I thought was a pretty good introductory one. Johnny Walker Black could be introductory to that kind of thing. I mean, there are a lot of different variations of what people will consider peat. I will have Lefroy sometimes, and after a couple of sips of it, the first two are a little intense, but then it just becomes all fruit notes almost. It's a very fruit forward to me, at least if I remember correctly. If you watched the was it last weekend? Good grief, I don't remember. Last Friday, I believe I did Lefroy Day, which was Saturday. And I had a whole bunch of peated stuff that day, and it was very nice. It was a nice change of pace. But that is an option for the winner of this event. Again, down below, Whiskey Raffle, $5, one entry. Or donate directly to the channel. And that is getting matched by $2. So if you donate, God, I don't like doing this. Hold on. So if you donate $5 tonight, $10 will also be matched. So for every $1, $2 are donated by said bonkers generous patron mystery person. So you're aware. It is someone who's already a patron. So there's that. Hey. Yeah. That's my thought process is give me the whiskey. Give me the whiskey. Try them all. The only way you're going to know what you really like is if you try everything that presents itself to you. I'm especially interested in the random kind of far-reaching whiskeys. I know I don't exactly love malts all the time. I've had a number of scotches that I don't particularly like because of this weird funk that is either a malt thing or a sherry finish thing. I haven't really nailed that yet. There you go. They're good. That's on my refill list right now. I had a Highland Park 12 for quite a while. And what's unfortunate is I saw the Highland Park cast strength over there too, and that is probably $80. And as I am getting funds for the trip right now, I don't have the money to do that kind of thing. And again, I have plenty. I have plenty of whiskeys right now. I am not worried. Oh, the Redbreast 12! Don't even get me started. I will pour some of that right now. Ah. Stanley, the actual it's nice. The Silly Goose I got via Shared Pour, which is the only whiskey delivery thing I've gotten into so far since It's Bourbon Night has used them. So I've got a number of their bottles through them. And coincidentally, so did Whiskey Vault /Tribe /Crowded Barrel for the Silly Goose bottle. I got that hand delivered. Literally, it was delivered by a shipping service because they're able to do that for once. It's kind of nice. What I did get officially, and I showed this last week, I got a Royal Bastard. This is like it. This is all they got of that. You have to either have this or it will never be shown again. Focus, god damn you. This is more of the outtakes right here, me arguing with my webcam over and over again. But it's a Scotch. It's actually a Royal Brocla, and it is, was it 50%? Yeah, 57.3%. A little thing, 13-year-old. They managed to get some Scotch teaspooned and then sent over to them. So I have this, which I ordered right when they actually said it was available. Like I said, this has been sitting over there for quite a while. And the other one that's just been sitting there waiting for me is a Crowded Barrel Alliance release. And it is a Balcones release. And this is very high proof. Very, very. It was 60%, 120. Again, this is like a single release. They're not going to have something exactly like this again. And it's Balcones. I haven't written Balcones. Balcones. Anyway, they're involved with it. And I haven't really had a lot of their stuff, so I'm very curious about it. I've had some stuff. I know Cliff specifically gave me a Balcones that was a tequila finish and the French oak finish. Both of those were very interesting to me. As for other whiskeys that I've gotten when I went there, I picked up a Wheated Eleanor. It was very good. I definitely picked up an Andalusia bottle I really like. The triple distilled Andalusia is amazing. If you're ever in Texas, go to Andalusia. If nothing else, like go to Crowded Barrel clearly, but also Andalusia if you can make the time for it. And there's at least 2 other distilleries in that area that you could visit. So good on you. So good. Try their whole lineup, I swear. Especially if you like peat. If you are interested in peat, they have a Texas peated malt, and it is divine. Hello, David Gishke. Welcome to the show. Campbelltowns are great too. Compass Box has some interesting products. Ow. No, that'd be cool. Thank you, sir. Highland Park has one. Yeah. I have not tasted it. But Stanley, those are the... And I won a Gingers Never Win bottle. So I think that's everything. Oh, and the other one was Lone Elm. I believe it's a Lone Elm Whiskey Crusaders pick that was given to me via them when I saw them in person. It was pretty nuts. I want to double check the price on that thing because that's bothering me now. And I will actually, you know what I will do? I'm not going to say you should absolutely donate bottles to me. You can, and I haven't talked about it recently because I don't bring it up very often, I guess. But here is the website for what I'm talking about. There you go. Hopefully that popped up everywhere it's supposed to. Let's see if it actually worked. Whoops. La 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 la. Oh yeah, Mashville. I did. I got a Still Austin bottle. Where is it? Because they were amazing. Like if you weren't checking out my Instagram, this is a musician. It never focuses it. Why must my life be this way? They're Still Austin, the musician, straight bourbon whiskey. It's good. It's really good. I mean, it doesn't blow my mind away, but just the place itself and how gracious they were to all of the Whiskey Tube people. We got to have a meetup there. They had a little special event for us. The food was wonderful. The cookies. Oh, there's a place right there. And again, please check my Instagram, please. Not because it's, the stupid shit I post all the time, but just to see the kind of stuff that is available places. I like to find places and show kind of like the secrets of areas you can go. It's kind of like a travel thing almost, at least with Texas right now. Ugh. But they were so kind and generous and welcoming to the Whiskey Tube people, myself included. And I had a really good time there with that event. Was it the bearded baker? God damn it, I can't remember. But anyway, Cappy's is the place I usually go, specifically the Fall River store. So if you do consider donating via Cappy's, make sure you are clicked on the Cappy's Fall River. That is the one that is nearby that I can pick up a bottle and I know the staff, blah, 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 blah. If you should want to do that, you do not have to. That is just a very convenient option rather than having someone trying to hand deliver something to me. Highland Park, what the hell? What days am I in Louisville? I haven't decided yet. Louisville. I haven't decided when I'm actually going to be there. I know I'm probably going to start with the stuff that's closest to Lexington first. And Louisville is a maybe because it would be a hell of a drive. It would be at least an entire day round trip. I haven't really planned it out. Again, I'm only just as much of a plan as I should have for this. It's been a lot of just crossing my fingers that I'm actually going to get the funds to pay off everything, so I don't have that debt thing just going like, "Hi, remember me? Yeah, you have a lot of this already. So what are you doing?" Ooh. Oh, that'd be amazing. Do it. That'd be fun. I lost my train of thought. There we go. Highland Park. Oh, damn. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm looking at the Cappy's thing, and it's showing me crazy shit I didn't know they might be able to get. They probably can't. They like to show that shit off, though. I see a Highland Park 17-year-old, the light, and then a Highland Park 25-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey something WCB at the end there. One of those is $300. One is $575, and that's a maybe. Those are all maybes. Many of these are maybes. They don't actually mean they can get it. They're just like, look what you might be able to get. Highland Park 30 years single malt Scotch, $1,150. What the hell? Oh, and that's much more reasonable. Highland Park Fire Edition 15-year-old single malt scotch, $300. No problem. Now, anyway, Christ. Highland Park Cask Strength Release number 1 is the reasonable rate of $90 or $89.99. So that is why I eyeballed that. It was like, oh, Cask Strength. And then I was like, oh, not going to happen. And then they have something called the Dark, 17-year-old Highland Park. $300. That's intense. That just freaks me out a bit. With the question Stanley has. Oh, also, like, subscribe, bell, raffle. Make sure you get into the raffle if you'd like a blind flight from yours truly. I will ask you kind of a varied idea of what you'd like. It's not going to be a total, whatever I want to send you. I will give you the options of bourbons, ryes, scotch, peated scotch. What was the other one? Japanese. I had a few Japanese options. So that's 5 different types of whiskey you could get, depending. You're not going to know exactly what they are. I keep the record to myself. I forgot to send a written one to you, Stanley, so I have it set aside. I believe we're going to do a stream on that anyway, so I'll be able to tell you directly. But for future ones, I need to remember what the hell I did last time, so I send a piece of paper and you get to see my terrible handwriting. It's going to be great. Yeah, right, Mr. Great Shot? Stick to the 12. Cliff is the maestro of travel. I aim to be what he can do all the time someday. He was in Texas, in Austin. I got to see him there, which is great. He's from the vicinity I am in. He's in the Connecticut area. Slightly less. Oh, well. That good for him. Good on him. I mean, geez, but yeah, good on him. Blech. Do I think within a few years you'll be over across the pond to Heidenberg or Scotia? Well, you'll find with my stuff, I'm not able to plan things so far ahead because there's a screaming part inside of me that's like, oh, you'll probably be dead by then. I have to get past that. But the hope is someday I will get to the other side of the pond. I do have to work on getting my passport, my dumbass, what's the latest thing I have to get? It's not a license. It's the other thing to prove I'm a resident of this country. Ugh. I forget what they call it. Some stupid pass. I have to get that. I have to be able to get, I'd have to do something like this again, where it's like, I'm going to try to go to Scotland. Help me out, guys. Because otherwise there's no way. Like I said, I haven't worked a regular job in 10 years. I am basically living off my parents and Social Security disability insurance. And all of the Social Security disability insurance goes right into paying for my rent. So yay. Basically, I'm trying to figure out what I should be doing and get that sweet, sweet YouTube money. Cross fingers. I know it's not going to be much, but you know what it's going to be? More than 0. So that'll be great. Yeah, Cliff is at the Bastard's Ball. And he is all over the place. Pretty much. I mean, in my mind, it's been very difficult to plan anything in my head. Like this whole past month, Texas and Kentucky suddenly slammed together. It's a bit much. It's clearly taking a toll on my able to functionality, but I'm still doing it, and it'll be interesting. If anything, it'll be interesting to try to do the Kentucky trip on my own and do stuff by myself because I'm not used to doing that. And as a 41-year-old male, I should probably be able to do that by myself by now. So far, I don't mind being by myself. It's being in a different place by myself that's a little awkward. All right, I'm going to look at this Kentucky map a little more. Again, be sure to, if you donate, let me know. It's being matched $2 for every $1. Only, well, I'm going to say only tonight, but it's up until the goal is met. And then we're cutting it off because that is just ridiculous generosity. I'm going to pour some more whiskey. I have not been doing that. I apologize to myself, if nothing else. I've been denying myself the whiskey. And right now, for the record, there are 2 people in this raffle. So you have pretty good odds at the moment. Right now it's 50-50. Well, a little more than 50-50. More like 40-60. So if you would like to enter, please do. That is not getting doubled. That is just for the raffle. Anything else that is directly donated will be doubled. Or $2. Yucca, I don't even know what to call it. For every $1, I get an extra $2. $3 total. Got it? Good, because I still don't. My brain. Cliff has just poured a very unique whiskey, cast strength grain whiskey from Spain, which was aged entirely in freshly emptied Palo Cortada sherry casks. That sounds bonkers. That's the kind of stuff I'm curious about. Anything like randomly weird from other places. I know Taiwanese whiskey is a big thing. Like, what's the name of the one I had? Kavalan? Those are pretty incredible. Japanese whiskey is always going to intrigue me because I already like Japanese culture because of my interests in their area. Possibly anime. Don't judge. What else? That the Japanese culture is amazing, just in general. I'd like to visit there someday. That's on the list. It's on the long list of places I'd like to go before I die. Working on it. If you go to Texas, you can get to Ireland. Visa requirements are that you exist and you have the ability to smile. Well, coming from someone with family members on the border crossing. Wow. I get it. I do. Like I said, I'm in the New England area, so basically it would not be difficult to get over there. It's closer to me than most. Nothing else. But it's all the stipulation bullshit. Mostly it's the finances. Let's be real. I am not... I keep saying it. I hate saying it. I really do. I'm not a huge fan of talking about myself, but I have to in many different ways because of my situation. My situation is extremely different to other whiskey tubers, and I need to make that abundantly clear. I have to do this so I can do more things. And a lot of this is exposure therapy in a sense. Like me, someone who has not traveled and has kind of secluded myself from many things in life that are enjoyable. I have to work on throwing myself out there and realizing, hey, there's a whole world you haven't explored yet. But I'm going to need help doing it. And I'm going to need some kind of financials on the regular to do it. And that's why Patreon is amazing. Patreon is amazing. That's why I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. And I already have the watch hours. It's just the numbers, just the people. So I can get the YouTube overlords' approval. They can wave their hand and give me super chats and then take 30% of that. So I will still leave the PayPal Venmo option open, but I know how convenient and clickable that damn super chat is. It glows and shit. It's disturbing. Yeah, I figured there wouldn't be too much traffic. Carter Hall. Booyah. Thank you, sir. And this is a blind, and this is something I will ask you about. Remember, if you do win, you will have to get in touch with me via my email or via Instagram messages, whichever works easiest for you. Ow. And we can sort things out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Voice. True. Zen Buddha is correct. $67 will be matched, and there we will have the end of it. Believe it or not. And then it's all just going to be regular donations. There's not going to be a goal. It's like donations for the Kentucky trip. That's it. I will not have any actual number at the end. I probably will do something like this again next month and for future months. Not necessarily for travel, but I am allowed? That feels weird. But as far as my Social Security disability insurance goes, I am able to earn $1,000 a month. It's probably a little more than 1,000 now, but I'm keeping it at that. But thankfully, all the donations are literally gifts, so those technically do not count as far as the government is concerned, basically. So I'm at least trying to do that. So I will be at the poverty line. Like it's been a very long time since I was able to earn $20,000 a year. And if you are not aware, that is not a sustainable amount of money for the current economy. And it's even worse when you have mental illness stuff, because every time you go into a job interview, they will ask you, well, you haven't been working for 10 years. Why is that? And then since I'm not a liar, I say crippling mental illness problems. Usually I don't get a call back. Funny that. I don't know why. Don't know why. Woo. Oh, shit. Cliff, you son of a... Thank you, sir. Well, goal has been reached. Appreciate that. That is... Hold on. Oh, I didn't clear that one out. Okay, 5. Got you. 5 for Carter Hall. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. Is that one for Wesley Zeller? I see that. I see you, Wesley. You're going in for the sneak attack. Cool. Appreciate that, sir. All right, now I like this. We're getting a mix and match here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people have gotten into this raffle. I like it. Things get exciting when there's more people. It could be anyone. And as far as the goal is concerned, well, someone, Cliff, has decided to just cut things off. Appreciate that, sir. So the goal has been reached now. It's been past reached. I got to do math again. Now, this is not going to be matched in entirety unless the person who wants to do so, and that's up to them. I didn't ask them not to, but that's the goal has been reached. That's all I have to say. But how much has it been reached by is the next question. So I have to do... Math hurts my head. You have no idea. Nope, that's not right. Okay. Oh gosh, my brain is just fried right now. Hold on. Pardon me. So the official goal has been met, which was 1,001 for the match. So that is done. Then I have to add up the rest. That hurts my brain. Hold on. Okay, so we have officially gotten to this, I think. I got to change that. There needs to be an exclamation point or two at the end of that. And I can get rid of the matched, because that has been done and over with. Bam. Way. That was okay. There we are. Stanley. Is that for the raffle? Everyone's like, do it. It's like, shit. It's all done now. Yeah, Cliff just was like, finish it. And then Stanley, of course, was like, finish it. Everyone's trying to finish it. It's been finished. We're good. Yes, Cliff, I think I got it. Stanley, do you want that to be for the raffle, or were you trying to finish off the goal? Because you can take that back if you want, because the goal has been met. But let me know. Oh, chat just went bonkers. Lost track. Yeah. Cliff is another generous patron. He knows me in person, so I don't know. I mean, he's met me. He should know better. But I always appreciate. He is legend. Zen Buddha's legend. I have a number of legends in the Patreon. Aquavita even is a patron, and that's pretty legendary in my book. But Cliff has donated so much to the channel already, as has Zen Buddha. So they are literally legends. And funny enough, they've met me in person and are in the area. So that's great. Again, they've met me in person, so somehow they're still here. Though I did get to meet a lot of people at the Bastards Ball event. That was pretty awesome. 12-year-old single grain from discount store. Clydesdale Whiskey Company. Turns out to be a shell company of White Mackay. Oh, nice. Burnball, hello. Did I see you sneak in earlier? I don't remember. My brain hurts. I'm a little dumbfounded at the moment. Cool Running, hello. Welcome. Ooh, burnt Sharpie. Wow, that's no fun. I mean, he's quick. He's quick on the trigger. All right, I can do that. I'll add that to the goal so people can see that we are flying past the goal now, which is nice. And that does help standing, really. The next part of my brain was like, holy shit, I've reached the goal. Now I can worry about, well, how will I afford to buy any of the bottles I'm thinking of getting there? I'm actually not thinking of anything. That's another thing we should go over. First, I need to pour some more whiskey because I talk too much. Celebratory pour. Reaching the goal. 1792. Stop it. Bottle and bond. Haven't had it. Oh, God, I remember this pouring is a bit of a bitch. Pardon my French. I don't know why we see French. It's not French. There we go. So I need to add that extra amount onto that. All right. Beep bop boop. Beep bop. Oh God, math. Why? Why math? You have no idea how bad I am at math, people. No idea. Okay, so that's jeez. Right. I guess I should probably say complete. Got it. There, I think that's the amount we're at now. And that doesn't count for raffle stuff. So the raffle stuff is still in there. By the way, the raffle's still going on. So if you want in on it, just be sure to @ me. There are officially 1, 2, 3, 4 people invested in this. And again, it is a blind sample from me. We get to discuss what you would like to try. I have many whiskeys. Irish, Japanese, etc. Looking at chat. La 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 la. Cool. I think I'm caught up. What's really bad is when I see people with lots of people in chat and they're flying. It's flying by. I don't know how they keep up. I can barely keep up with one chat, let alone anything else. Great golly, Miss Molly. Great googly moogly. Jeez, now freaking thing is blowing up. PayPal's. You got one. Yeah, I know. I'm doing a stream. I know. God damn it. I'll make sure all those are cleared out. I need to be up to date. Okay. Boop. Boop. That was at 7. I'm no good with this. I really am not. There we go. Clear out. Got to clear out all the notifications. Oh, I'm still sharing the screen. Lol. So, well, the goal has been reached finally. I didn't expect to have it reached until maybe Sunday. So I got to think about what to do for the next couple of streams. Probably going to be the same. It's just going to be bonus. Like if anyone wants to donate straight up, that's still an option to help me get bottles, basically. And I still haven't decided which distilleries I'm going to go to, which days. Mike Franklin, hello, sir. Always a pleasure to see you. You're welcome. The goal has been reached, believe it or not. Ooh, the Glendula. 14, 13, whatever it is. Stuff's good. I have 2 bottles because people are bonkers. You know who you are. Glendula. That's another one I have to pronounce incorrectly. Glendula. All right, let's go back to Mini-Me. Where the hell? There we go. It's not Mini-Me, it's just me. But I'm looking at the list of places. Again, Buffalo Trace should be right here. It's weirding me out. And we are looking into Louisville right now. That is zooming out. What are we doing? Here we go. Louisville. But we got, I can't even tell what Weller? Stitzel and Weller? Is that what that is? That is hard to read. Look at this craziness. Like there are a bunch of distilleries on top of each other, or they're all the same place. I'm not sure which. Good grief. Right? I'm pretty pleased. I didn't expect that. Not today. I thought maybe next Sunday at best, but I'm in a good mood now. Got some good whiskey in my glass here. I've been wondering that too. What kind of car is that, Mike? The world wants to know. Oh, cool. That's right. Yeah, I do have that. There is I'll have to talk that up. I'll talk that up a little bit now, but I do have some samples that Cliff gave me. I'm going to go over what they are so you can, if you want, and I hope you do, you can spread by word of mouth on other streams that there will be some pretty crazy stuff raffled off later on this channel. And stuff I haven't even tried yet. Like I'm looking at this and going, oh, why? Give it to me. I'll go over what he said. I got it right here. That is tiny, and it's over there, so I'm not looking at the right screen now. Let's move that. Move it. Bleep. So, some of the crazy bonkers stuff that Cliff has sent me for a upcoming raffle, which I haven't decided on when yet. Maybe Friday. Emphasis on maybe. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. Stag Jr. Batch 12. God, that's a high proof. Longmorn 16, the old Longmorn 16, which I believe Daniel Whittington is extremely fond of. And then the new Longmorn 16, which I have no comment because I have never tried either of them. Then we have Milton Duff Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, 31-year-old, haunted. And that's it. Those are the 5 samples he gave me that are absolutely nutsoid, that will hopefully be raffled off either Friday, maybe not. So no promises, but if you are interested in those will be very likely on Friday, if I remember. I may forget. I am like that. I apologize in advance if that happens. But for those of you who are in the whiskey knowledgeable, you know some of those are pretty nuts because Cliff has some crazy stuff. Ford Mustang. Oh, yeah. Blech. That is a nice green color, I will admit. And I got to drive around in a Mustang recently. It was a black Ford Mustang convertible. And we didn't take the convertible down. That's the only part that bothered me. My mom didn't want to try to figure out how to deal with that, so we didn't. Yeah, thank you, Cliff, for reminding me of that. I have them right over there. They're within arm's reach. I'm actually looking forward to trying those quite a bit. Again, raffle is still going on. The goal has been reached. Goal completed. So that's, if you want to donate more, I will not stop you because that's still going to be a thing. That's always a thing here because of my lack of a job. Oh, no, don't worry about that, Stanley. He gave me 2 of each, so I will have one. I will definitely have one. But the other one was to raffle off. So he did that on purpose. So I can sample them all, and someone else can sample them all. It's pretty sweet. Cliff is he's legend, as I said. Yeah, beat that. Yes, 1 ounce. 2 of each, 1 for him, 1 for raffle. Boom, done. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Let's get in on the 1792. It smells really nice. Oh, very sweet, oddly enough. Caramel, and I think I get a little bit of the oak. A little bit. It has a few fruit notes in it to me. There's like a little citrusy kick there. All of a sudden, oh gosh, hi, wow. Oh, not too bad, but clearly I haven't had much whiskey today. Oh yeah, the 1792. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the proof, but the texture is really good. And it sticks. Like it's still there. You can still taste it. I like. Ooh. Ooh. It's good. I like very much. Oh no, a voice come out. I need to stop. Some of you who are patrons may have realized occasionally I slip into random accents while doing whatever. One thing that people may or may not be interested in for the future is, since I do the HelloFresh thing to just get regular foodstuffs to eat, that is not dining out all the time. Although I did go get something today. I got lunch out and I need to finish that, honestly. But is watching me try to do the HelloFresh thing. I do real weird shit sometimes, where I'm just recording what I'm eating, going, "Hello, friends, I have meal for you now. Look at the vegetables, and I cook them so nice for you." I don't know what that's from. I feel like it's from something, but I don't remember what. Oh, there is one other thing I was told I should do when I go to Kentucky, was visit the baseball bat factory place. So that's something that should be interesting, I think. And again, I got to keep saying, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Bleh. Tell your friends. Trying to get to 1,000 subs so I can be super cool like everyone else. And there's this raffle going on. It's below the Kentucky thing. It's $5 in. We'll get you one entry. You can put as many entries in as you want. And it is for a blind whiskey flight by me. It's in Louisville. All right. It gives me a little incentive to go there. But what I was doing, as the map is still up, and I kind of forgot about that, which I do. Rabbit Hole, which I haven't had much of their stuff. I think I've had a sampler or two at most. Angel's Envy, very tempting. I do have a very special Angel's Envy bottle over yonder behind me. That was for my 500 subs. You could have a sample of that if you wanted, but I know it's Angel's Envy in a bottle, but it's been engraved special. Old Forester, people are big fans of Old Forester. The Evan Williams Bourbon Experience. And Michter's. I haven't had much Michter's either. My brother actually has access to some Michter's to some Michter's products. So I'm looking forward to trying some of those. And those are kind of lined up, so that's tempting. My only concern is of where it is. It is in the city. And as you may be aware, I'm not a huge city person. Cities freak me out. Trying to find parking in cities. Makes me a little nuts. You know what? There's something about being surrounded by very tall buildings that feels a bit off. I'm great with forests and nature and trees and stuff. I'm fine with that. It's very peaceful and relaxing. Don't feel like I'm going to get murdered. But when it's buildings that go up into the sky and I'm surrounded by them and also surrounded by lots of freaking people, not the best environments for someone of my disposition. There's also a little part of me that assumes there's a sniper in every window. Well, that's not great. I was never in the military either. That's just where my mind goes. It's great. Patreon cooking lenses. You should upload them to Instagram stories after a while to enjoy. Everyone to enjoy. I could. I thought about it, but that was the first time I did that. If I'm being honest, Stanley, I was just having a time by myself, making whatever the hell I made. It was pretty good. I mean, you saw it. I didn't actually post that to Instagram for once, but it turned out really well. And I have another one tonight. I believe I don't know if I'm going to have the energy to do it because I'm pretty, I had to go for an ultrasound earlier today. That was exciting. They want to make sure my liver still works. It does, as far as I can tell. Go-to rye, huh? You hear that, Zenbood? Rabbit Hole's a go-to rye for Carter Hill. Hall. I can't read. Blah. You're curious. Zenbood likes the rise. What is that? Cliff and Zenbood, you guys should talk. I have a feeling Cliff has some pretty awesome rise, and Zenbood likes the rise. And so it's all about connections, folks. Like good connections, not like, yeah, I know a guy kind of connections. There's Jim Beam way out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that is pretty close to here, though. Heaven Hill. I was very skeptical about September. I want to visit these ones as well, but Heaven Hill has been a bit weird recently. I know they got things settled, but I don't know the details. I just know it's probably a little messed up. But I do like Elijah Craig stuff, so it would feel a bit weird if I didn't go there. Lux Row is pretty cool too. Like I have, what is it? That's Nulu. Have I had Lux Row? Well, I can go there and find out. And Bardstown. People talk big about Bardstown. They're the ones who do the world's top whiskey taster. They didn't invite me this year. I'm okay with that, honestly. That whole entire thing stressed me out a bit. Because as much as I wanted to actually be slightly involved, I didn't really want to do the competition thing. I'm not okay with competition crap. It tweaks me out quite a bit. I'm very surprised that this is the only place in Lexington. Town branch. Huh. Good stuff. Yeah, it was. It wasn't chicken actually. It was turkey. Funny enough, it's like a turkey and chicken pot pie biscuit thing. It was really good. The one I have for tonight / tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling after this, is I think it's chicken asparagus and mashed potatoes. I shouldn't talk about it. HelloFresh is not sponsoring me yet, so let's just say I have a way of getting that. Good grief. Hold on. I got stuff going on. My brain hurts. Mike, if you're in the building, I want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Mike, is that for... That's for Kentucky? I assume it is. The last one I have here is Wesley Zeller, but I just saw your donation, and I'm assuming it's for Kentucky. I don't remember if I added it in. This is so complicated. I don't know how other channels do this stuff, I'm trying to pay attention to all this money and stuff going around. So, Mike, if you're still here, let's see if I can get the name. I don't like saying people's full names, especially with the Venmo and PayPal, but sometimes I'm not sure what the name is in the chat. Okay, Mike Franklin, thank you. That is for Kentucky, you're saying? Cool. Thank you. Cool. I will add that to the amount. Where is it? There we go. Where is the amount? There we go. I don't like math, but here we go again. Oh, this goal has just been going up, and it feels pretty weird, but I also like it. But it feels weird. I like it. There we go. That is where we are at, as the goal has been surpassed, which is amazing and very unexpected. Again, I thought I'd have to do at least 2 more streams to get close to this amount. But again, we have a very generous benefactor who has been very kind overall in helping me get this trip completed. I got to keep an eye on the clock. We are going to start doing the raffle end at 1:45. At 8:45 my time. So be warned, if you do want to get into the raffle, you have less than 15 minutes to do so. 12 minutes? Sure, 12 minutes. And there are only 1, 2, 3, 4 people officially in on this raffle, so your odds are good. And again, it is a blind flight of whiskeys from me and my collection. All you have to do is email after we find out who the winner is, and we will get in touch and talk a little bit about what you would prefer to try. They're going to be blinds, so you don't know exactly what they're going to be. However, they will be good. They will be something you will be interested in. I would not send you something you were like I'd really like to try some light scotches and be sending you peated scotch. Not a thing. Plenty of channels do the pain train and the suffering drinks. I would avoid those a bit. I have a feeling, though, so we're clear, that if I do something similar to this goal thing every month, because again, no actual income, it would be the same thing. It'd be $1,000, donations accepted. And then I guess at the goal, I'd have to drink something kind of gross. Not really gross. I know there's like flavored Kentucky, flavored whiskeys of some sort. I could pour out one of those and drink it. And I'm sure it would be awful, but it'd be worth it for $1,000. There's some pretty gross things I drink. It would require $100,000 for me to drink Southern Comfort, however. Just so we're clear, $100,000 in one donation for me to drink a drop of Southern Comfort. Blech. Never again. And I made sure to pick a crazy number. One of the most surprising and expensive ryes I have tried recently is Wheel Horse Rye. Yeah, really classic young rye for $30 from the OZ Tyler. I have some Wheel Horse bourbon up over here somewhere, I think. No, Irene turned me on the Wheel Horse. I just killed a bottle last week. Nice. There you go. Irene's doing the stuff. She's a legend as well. She hasn't donated to the channel or anything, but her... I can't show you. I got the map up still. I will show you the map. You've seen the map. I still don't know how to use this, really. It seems to... Well, there's a bunch of other stuff here. What the hell is this? Ooh. Oh, now it's showing me all the other ones. What the hell? What is all this other stuff, God damn it, Matt? Why didn't you show me these before? Does anyone else know what these are? Neely Family Distillery, Boone County, New Riff. I know what New Riff is. Look at that one. God damn it, stop. I don't know what that is. That's SOS, S something. There's a bunch of random other stuff here now. There's Bullet again. Kentucky Artisan Distillery. There's Jim Beam. Maker's Mark, Four Roses. Hartfield and Co. Where did all these come from? What just happened? I don't even know if these are all actual distilleries. How did I just do that? It's got Louisville and Lexington. What has occurred? What black magic is this? Don't lie to me. I don't have any anyway, so it's not possible. That's the other thing. I'm checking. No, it's not there. That's nice. Mystery patron, thank you. I was wondering what the hell that was. Appreciate it. Again, you crazy, but you good crazy. Oh, ow, stop it. Right. What I'm really worried about someday is PayPal just being like, what the fuck is going on here? It's going to be looking at me like, hey, what are you doing? Don't worry about it. They've already offered me a credit card. So, yeah, great, fun. All right, we have a little bit more to do with the maps suddenly. I don't know what all this is, but I'm curious. There's the Bullet Distilling, and then there's Jephthah Creed Distillery, Kentucky Artisan Distillery. These are things I didn't even know were around here. Some of them I've never even heard of. Hartfield and Co. Okay, good. This is what was bugging me. I felt like there was more stuff in Lexington. James E. Pepper, Town Branch. We know that was there. Bluegrass Distilleries. What is all this nutsy stuff? There's two right on top of each other. James E. Pepper and what's the other one? Barrel House Distilling Co. Wait. Barrel? Like the barrel stuff? The weird barrel stuff? The blending stuff? Is that what that is? That'd be kind of cool to go there. I know Seagrass is what I'm thinking of. I don't know if that's them, but that's what I'm thinking is them. So that's neat. Jephthah Creed. I'm going to have to look at this again. This has altered things a little bit. Limestone Branch Distillery. There's Maker's Mark. I'm also going to go to Maker's Mark at some point. I haven't decided when. That's going to be, I'm probably going to hit up Maker's Mark and then all of these. I have things in chunks right now. So I'm going to go visit all of these, maybe a few of these, all of these, not all of them, but as many as I can. Possibly Jim Beam. I'm kind of wishy-washy about if I actually hit up that one or not. And then really, there's no huge drive for me to go to Louisville because one thing, I apparently can't say the name right. And the other thing is, best is Old Forester. And maybe I'm still getting weirded out by not seeing Buffalo Trace here. I see Bullet where Buffalo Trace is-ish. So it's freaking me out slightly. Maybe they're not open yet. They're not open to the public right now. Who knows? God damn it, I can't see what else is here. All right. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, I get it. This is definitely the river. So the distilleries would be near here, but there's quite a few. Rabbit Hole, Angel's Envy, Old Forester. Angel's Envy is one. Evan Williams, Bourbon Experience. I don't know what the hell that is. Michter's, Kentucky Peerless Distilling. Ah. So there is a nice little kunk, like walking distance almost for all of those. So that's tempting, at the very least. Aha. Well, Robin Hood's entered the scene. In case you didn't know. That's weird. Also, hi, Scott Pigsley. I don't know if I saw you pop in here. I mean, what? That's weird. One of the biggest names out there with the most sought after bourbon, and they're just not on the trail. It's a mystery. I know where they are because I looked it up earlier. They're in this area. They're in the Bullet Distilling Jeff the Creed zone. They're kind of out by themselves, oddly enough. I don't know. It's good. I like. All right, let me check the time. I'm not paying attention to it. We got 4 minutes left for the raffle. If you want to get in, again, there are approximately 4. Hold on, don't give me a line. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 people involved in this raffle. So your odds are good. Pretty much. Scott Pigsley. They don't need to say anything. They got plenty of that when someone robbed the place. And don't get me started on that because that one bothers me. Not because someone robbed the place, but because they just got off completely without any consequence. That bothers me a bit. It's pretty good. It doesn't quite live up to the full proof. I mean, that is significantly higher proof. But as far as the 50% goes, I do enjoy the 1792 full proof. I feel like I would put it in something as a cocktail. I'm thinking old fashions. It was old fashioned week recently. I don't know if that's still going on even, but I really do dig some old fashions. I had been making them with soda water for a while, but the problem is I don't make them often enough. So a lot of the times the soda water becomes just water. And I've gotten accustomed to just making good old fashioned, but also by just smothering it in ice. So I am watering it down a little bit. And I had a really good old fashioned, a couple of places, still Austin, amazing old fashions. I had a old fashioned in Nickel City when I was in Texas. That was amazing. And where's another really good old fashioned? I think those are the 2. What's going on, Zenbo? What are you doing? You're freaking me out. You trying to get in? You're trying to get in on the good stuff. Uh-oh. You're doing the thing again. Oh. I see you. All right, there's 4 more going in. I'm not going to say who it is just in case they don't win. So if they do, surprise. And again, this is a generous benefactor. Going in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that goes. Now we are in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are in on this raffle. Sugar Kitty, hello. Meow indeed. Welcome. Welcome to the jungle. We have fun and games. Only about a minute left on this, folks. So you do it now or else it's done and you're never going to get a chance to do it until Friday. Then we'll have something else. And this is for a mystery sample pack made by yours truly. But we talk about it. Don't worry. I'm not going to just send you whatever. That's no fun. The clock is ticking. Jesus. I still think that PayPal and Venmo are going to freak out at me some point. I hope not. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Woo! Okay. Oh, you know what I'll do? Okay. Nice. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Choice pack. I like that, Sugar Kitty. Choice pack. I like mysteries, though, but that's because of the mystery, I guess, I've done. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay, that's another one. I was kind of curious about. What the fuck? Oh, they are. Well, there you go. All right, folks, we are done with the raffle. The raffle is done. I need to take it off the screen because it's done. Boom, blah. The goal is met. So that's great. And again, the goal was for only my cost of flight and cost of renting a car. The hotel, got it. My parents have something called Wyndham, and they can get the rooms for points, and thankfully we were able to do that this go around. Don't know if I'll be able to do that again anytime soon, because then it would be a fair amount more for me to do this whole trip thing. And as I have said at the beginning of this stream, or at least at some point during the stream, it is a lot of exposure therapy, sending myself off into the world with crossed fingers, hoping I can come back and all that. I feel like I probably will, but maybe not. It's always weird to go to different places. God damn it. It's fine. I'll just take it off the screen because I don't want to think about it. There. Thank you, Wesley Zeller. Like I said, I'm bad at math. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Oh, that's not the count. That's something else. 1, 2, 3. Stomach, you need to knock it off. I know I'm hungry. Shut up. Here we go. I got to do a share screen. Share the screen once again. I know how to do this. There we go. Share screen. Chrome tab. Random.org. Bam. And there it is. As always, we are going to randomize this 7. Count them. 7 times. And then I will pick a number at random via the Google. I have no idea what that random number will be, but we will find out soon. Shall we? Whatever. Here we go. Randomizing in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0 and 19 are the numbers. Pick a random number between 0 and 19. Work. So slow. Oop, there we go. 9.
Here's a random number, 9.
Or Kobo. Right there. I don't know how well you can see that. There it is. Number 9. Mark Koble. You're welcome. Or grats. What am I doing? Blech. You did it. I can pick again. I can also roll 3d10s. That's different. But I will put that in my records. Mark, if you are here, cool. If not, cool. I'll get in touch with you some other way somehow. Let you know you won. I think I got your email address via PayPal or Venmo or whatever, I think. If not, I'll figure it out. But get in touch. Like if you did win, send me an email, KillCo77@hotmail.com. I'll put that right there for now. Mr. Great Shot. Okay, Mark, gotcha. Why did I just put Mr. Great Shot? Because I put the name in for, I know why. I put the name I see on the account. But if you want me to call you the name that is here on the screen, just let me know that next time. Not a big deal, but it does get a little confusing for me. Occasionally. Grats, Mr. Great Shot. Get in touch. And I'll actually just put that there as well. Go. Right. Okay. Mr. Great Shot, congratulations. You won the raffle. What did Sugar Kitty say? Sounds better. Mark is fine. Okay. Cool. Again, it's only slightly confusing to me because it's like, Mark, where, what? And I don't see the name in chat. No biggie. We got it. We're good. You want a choice pack of samples from me to you. Now, let me know what you would like to try. There's, anything you want. There is a selection of Irish, bourbons, ryes. A couple Japanese are in there. What else? Irish, bourbons, ryes, Japanese. Scotch. Scotch or peated scotch, either or. Choice pack. I like that, Sugar Kitty. I'm going to have to put that in the banner instead of mystery. Mystery does sound pretty vague and just, kind of like, choice. I'll show you what I got now, Sugar Kitty. You like this? Raffle per entry for a KillCo choice blind flight of whiskeys from my collection. You like that? I like that. Get this thing out of my face. Welcome back. So Mr. Great Shot, get in touch via the emails or the Instagram messaging. Whatever is easiest for you. I believe the Mash and Drum is going on next. So if you do go over there, tell him KillCo sent you. I mean, you're probably going over there anyway, but it makes me feel a little better. If at least I said head on over there. It's a great time. There is something else going on tonight. Don't let me forget. What is it? The Women Whiskey are going on later this evening. I will post it in the channel. I think. Find it. Yes, and thank you to everyone who did help with the gold, Zenboot. You know what I'm talking about. But yes. Mr. Great Shot, it is. I will add it. KillCo77 at hotmail.com. I figure I might change that to Gmail someday, but I already have a Gmail account that I'm used to. So I don't feel like dealing with that. There you go. That is the address. Send me an email. Get in touch. I got some scotches I can let you try. I got some pretty interesting scotches that I haven't even tried. We're talking about one that was donated to the channel by Zenboot. I haven't tasted it yet. But I'm curious because it's an older bottle. It's like 20 years, something like that. It's bonkers. Okay. Where the hell is it? Oh, God damn it. This is the problem with having a channel name that is rather simple. Oh, there's mine. That's great. Mash and Drum is going live next in like 5 minutes. So make sure if you do go there, let him know KillCo sent you. Again, you're probably going there anyway, but it makes me feel better. Maybe I'll get him on the channel someday. It does help if people hint at that occasionally. As I do not like to hunt people down. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Women of Whiskey. There we go. I had to scroll down quite a ways to find their stuff. They are doing something at 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. They got a good time slot, 11 p.m. my time. I might have to get in touch with them because they don't have their stream listed yet. But I will at least share the link to their channel. So here we go. Oops. Whoa. Most of you have probably already gone there. Most of you have already subscribed. They are very likely going to surpass me within the next month or two because they got a lot of stuff going on. That is the wrong spot. I don't want to share it on everything. Share it in the chat. There we go. That is the YouTube channel. They are going live tonight at 11, I believe. But I will have to ask them about. There's something I had to change as well to get it so that my upcoming streams popped up. I will attempt to tell them about it. It seems like they don't. Either they haven't listed it yet, or it's just not showing on their channel. They already have like 200 and some odd subscribers. They're doing just fine. Criminals and Cocktails: The Murder of Cheryl Keaton. There you go. Sugar Kitty's in on it. Give me the whiskey. Do I have a face for that? I don't know. I'll do this. Give me the whiskeys. Cool. Thank you. Where is it? Where? IP. It's already coming to a close. There we go. Yes, I got it. So 11 p.m. Eastern time, they're going live. And as Sugar Kitty said, it will be about murder, most foul. You're going to have an 1.5 ounces of rye, 1-2 dashes of Fee Brothers Old Fashioned Aromatic Bitters, 2 teaspoons of water, orange twist, bottled by Collins brand, with a dash of the syrup, 1 cherry Luxardo and a dash of syrup. Oh, it sounds good. Follow them on Instagram too. And follow me on Instagram. And I have a Patreon. And like and subscribe and bell, thumbs, either one. I know which one I like, but you are free to do what you want. Okay. And they're going on after the mash and drum, I assume. There may be other things going on, but again, I can't keep track of everyone, and I don't even try. And again, thank you everyone for helping reach that goal. That was not expected, not tonight, but look forward to Friday. Whiskey Proof, cheers. Welcome. Shalom. Thanks for stopping in. We're closing up shop, kicking you out, but the night is young. So the mash and drum is going live next. He is doing his blend again and stuff, which is always interesting. I am probably going to be trying to do some editing, maybe a video. I was supposed to get one out today. I didn't because I had a really nasty headache yesterday right here, and that was very unpleasant. And I've been doing too much, believe it or not. There's a price to be paid, and it's being conscious. And I've been unconscious on and off for the past 3 days, which sounds fine until it starts to interrupt the ability to do everything else. Oh, I also have to make dinner. There's that. So if you're a Patreon, or if you're following my Instagram, you get to see the wacky world of Brian's or KillCo cutlery, KillCo cooking, KillCo, whatever the hell it is. Yeah. Mr. Great Shot, I'm glad you won. I hope you're looking forward to it. It'll be good. Stay moist. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. Everyone needs to stay moist. Stay hydrated. Hydration is key. It really is. Speaking of, have some water. Oh, wait. I have to pour something in the glass to toast this out. Shit. I don't even know what to grab. Bullet. How much time do I have? Okay. Since C.H. Taylor's in arm's reach, I might as well. I did get this. I haven't even touched. I opened it and I had some. It doesn't look like I did. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. A little bit, just a taste, just a toast. Again, I'm gonna savor this for as long as I can. I paid too much for this probably, but it was the only time I'd seen it within reasonable price. And as some of you know, I do enjoy Buffalo Trace products. Well, that was loud. Sorry. Kind of wish I didn't, but I do. Thankfully, it's not the crazy stuff. It's Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor, Blanton's. Part of me feels like I want to get the damn things. Glug, glug, glug. Cliff, thank you. Again, you are a legend. Jeff Patron, hello. We're closing up shop. Whiskey A, hello. Closing up shop, but thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. We have hit our Kentucky goal. There'll still be chances to donate and raffle coming up on Friday. Tune in 6 p.m. on Friday, Eastern time. I will be doing another raffle of some pretty crazy stuff. Tell your friends. I'll be trying to advertise it as much as possible because the raffle, a lot of that money goes into doing more for the channel. Also Patreon, if you want to be a patron, link is down below. It might be linked up top in the pinned comment. So you can join the KillCo inner circle, the community there. We're getting on it. We got a Discord and we got a Spotify playlist if you're interested in listening to any of the crazy stuff I enjoy. That is an option. And also the lenses. There are a lot of weird-ass lenses. So if you're into that thing, you know. Ugh. This is the worst part because I know we're done and I don't know how to toast this out. All right. Thank you all for being here. Again, tune in on Friday. And then Sunday, those are going to be the last 2 official streams until I go to Kentucky. There will probably be one on Wednesday night, but it's not going to be very good because it's going to be while I'm out on my phone. We'll see how that goes. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Yeah.